Hi, I'm Michelle Hayes, and I have been teaching virtual special education this year, which is the year of 2021 and 2022. Some people have been curious about how I work and how I make it happen, and everybody has their own process. So I'm here to show you some of mine. So today I wanted to show you how I do my morning circle or calendar time meeting and activity. Okay, so first thing is I changed my background. So I've already taken a few pictures and set them up. So I've got them ready to go. And I changed my background depending on the time of the day, the schedule that it is. So I usually start my day in this room right here. And I move along as I have different subjects, right? So I may be able to say I have reading time, or say I have writing, or maybe math or centers, right? I put whatever time of the day it is, and I put that as my background. So I tell the kids, hey, welcome to the calendar time room or whatever it is. And so then I go ahead and I start projecting. So what I do is I project a PowerPoint presentation that I've already set up, and I only select part of the screen, because the thing is, I don't know if you've ever tried to do PowerPoint presentations. If you on present mode, when the screen gets really, really large, then you can't move the pieces in PowerPoint. So what I've found is that I can share part of the screen, and I'm getting an alert. I've got a monitor over there so I can see what I'm doing too. And anyway, so I'll share part of the screen and then I'll move pieces around accordingly. So I have like videos and audios and things set up on the side out of sight so that I can have those ready to go. And I'll show you what that looks like. So this is my PowerPoint screen. So you can see all of it is here, right? I'm going to stretch it open so you can see all of it. There's one of my slides. Here are a lot of slides over here. I've got videos here. So what I do is I shrink my view only to reveal the part of the slide that I want the children to see. So now I've got myself, it's me saying hello, and sometimes I'll just play a song. You know, and I'll just let kids trickle in. I'll be like, hey guys, how's it going? Stuff like that. Of that. I'll say, welcome to calendar time, everybody. And we're going to go ahead and start with the pledge, right? And at that point, I'll pick a kid and I'll say, I'm going to have such and such do the flag, the Pledge of Allegiance. I live in Texas. So they'll be doing the Pledge of Allegiance, or I'll have them do the pledge to the state flag, because we do that here in Texas. I'll also discuss the schedule. Be like, this is what we're doing today. Sometimes I may just want to zone in on part of the schedule so I can quickly rearrange my screen and be like, hey, this is what we're doing this morning, right? Reduce those distractions. A feeling check-in. So I'll have the kids' faces here and I'll put them in. By the way, I've made Bitmojis of all the students with their actual face and a Bitmoji body, which took a bit of time, but it really increases their engagement because they're seeing their actual face, right? I'll check in either with the feelings, or I'll ask them, they need just a choice of two. I'll go, well, are you feeling this or that, right? Sometimes I'll do a poll to see, something relevant. Say it was raining that day. So I'll be like, hey, it's been raining. What do you think? Do you like it? And I'll do a little poll. And it's just to build a little bit of a sense of community. Sometimes I'll ask, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? What do you like to play when you go to the park? Things like that, so that they can get a sense of community, right? And then I go into the calendar. And so I have my little calendar room, and I'll have a student, not me. I have a student there set up, and I'll be like, oh, right, we have such and such who's going to help us with the calendar today. And then I'll shrink the screen so that only the part of the calendar that I want to see shows up. So I'll say, oh, student such and such is going to help us talk about the days of the week. But before we do that, let's listen to the song. So I'll play the song on the side. I have a video. So we'll sing along.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Saturday. Okay, so on and so forth. And the kid will help me answer, and then I'll use my annotations from Zoom to say, oh, so you're saying today is Monday. Yeah, today is Monday. And you're telling me that tomorrow will be Tuesday. That's right. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. And so I'll make those highlights on the screen. So then we'll move on and I'll tell the kid, all right, let's talk about the months of the year and let's count those days in the month of the year. And sometimes they block. So I'll be like, hey, move out of the way, scoot over. And they get a little giggle out of it. And so we'll have them count how many days we've had in the month. We'll also listen to the months of the year song. Because we're multiple grade levels, I'll have also a guest student and I'll be like, okay, student such and such is going to tell us what discovery class we're going to today. And I'll go ahead and discuss that. And we'll see that on the screen too, depending on where everybody's going. One more thing, I forgot, we do count with the days of the month that we are on. We do some math. So I'll have a guest student discuss, hey, if the number was money, what would it look like? Or I'll say, hey, how many days have we had so far in school? And we'll count by hundreds, by tens, by ones. We'll also talk about the seasons. And I'll have a student talk about that and discuss what season we are on. And then they'll say, it's fall. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right, it's fall. And we'll also talk about the weather. So I show this and then the kiddo, I'll have it, of course, different kids, right? They'll present what the weather is and they'll talk about that. And everything will have a song. So if I have time or if it feels appropriate, I'll play the song. If not, we'll just jump right on to the thing that we are talking about. Then, and then I go ahead and I conclude and I say, guys, it's time to go to reading class. And then I step into my reading room and say, okay, we're going to break out into small groups. And I break out into small groups, more on that in a different video.